Why are we doing this exactly? To my mind, you can count on it. It's marketed towards younger people who have an affinity for pickup trucks. It's not for everyone, but it's perfect for people in their 40s and 50s who drive pickup trucks. The two are poles apart. It packs a punch. In just 2.5 seconds, you can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour. It has the same towing capacity as an F-150, and believe me when I say this, once word gets out, it will not be stopped. I have a large guy at 6'2", and there you are standing next to me, and it completely towers over me. It's enormous, yet it's stunning to behold. There is currently nothing else on the market that compares. So, in the future, say 3 or 4 years from now, you'll have this Cybertruck, and let's say it's doing 350,000 to 400,000 units per year, while the street is only looking for approximately 150,000. That means an earnings per share of $0.60. Then, if you wished, you might bring out a smaller one. Remember how Tesla stock skyrocketed in 2020 from much lower trading levels? Well, according to future fund manager Gary Blake, Tesla may soon be able to duplicate this maneuver, and the sale of the Cybertruck will be a major factor in this. It seems that investing specialists like Gary Blake are aware of the Cybertruck's potential profitability and revenue contribution to Tesla, but this is not the case for everyone. Gary Blake, reaffirming his optimistic outlook on the electrified pickup truck, explained in a recent interview why the Cybertruck will be Tesla's next money printer and a big engine of growth. There have been a lot of Cybertruck insurance claims, which is to be anticipated given all the publicity the truck has received. It's mind-boggling to think that 1.9 million people have already pre-ordered a car that won't be delivered until later in the year or next. This is a fascinating topic. Gary Blake, managing partner of Future Fund and co-founder of the firm, is here now to discuss the company Tesla. Listen up, Gary. I've gotten a ton of compliments on the Cybertruck and other clever comments on Twitter X, whatever. I'm dying to get my hands on the offspring of a Pontiac Aztek and a Honda Ridgeline. We decided to conduct a small survey on the topic. Take a look. Of a sample size of 50% expressed enthusiasm for it. The majority, 67%, however, find it to be acceptable. I can't say. 60% of respondents gave a not sure answer. How somebody can go through life uncertain baffles me. Are the photographs and the attention they receive a source of comfort for you? Minority opinion? In any case, it's a very huge thing. Beautiful and daring at the same time, and the number of pre-orders you have is 1,009,009. A staggering sum, really. The product will begin shipping by the end of the third quarter at the earliest. A price will be set. The starting price for the standard model will be less than $50,000 and will soon be on sale in dealerships across the United States. People will view it and think, wow, that's really interesting, just like they would a moving billboard. And they'll go to the site and order a Model 3 or a Model I or a Model S or a Model X or a Cybertruck. And you'll generate this whole halo effect just like in 20 when the Model I was first released and nobody knew what to make of it. The fact that Tesla has never catered to the pickup truck market makes this development even more exciting. So there will be no cannibalism on your part. So it will be a huge success for Tesla and propel the company forward. Tesla is positioned favorably for future revenue growth, but that depends on a confluence of factors that could boost Tesla's share price. Once, Gary Blake provided a list of triggers to keep an eye out for. The investor predicts that Tesla's stock price will increase in the coming months as a result of several factors, including the widespread release of Tesla's FSD software, the debut of the Cybertruck, a $10 billion share buyback at some point this year, and the creation of a cheaper Tesla EV. Blake, discussing Tesla's Cybertruck, claimed that the truck, which costs less than $50,000, will act as a moving billboard, attracting attention and leading to greater sales of other Tesla vehicles. He thinks that because the Cybertruck is aimed at pickup truck fans in their 40s and 50s, it won't hurt sales of similar items. However, that is not the most intriguing element. What Gary Blake says about another Cybertruck being a home run for Tesla and perhaps pushing Tesla's stock price to a whole new level is arguably the most interesting thing for Tesla investors to hear. How exactly will this occur? What is it? But before we get started, if you enjoyed this sort of thing, click the like button down there. To stay abreast with Tesla news, subscribe and enable post alerts. The digital truck in 2024, Tesla plans to release its most innovative vehicle to date, which will go up against the likes of the Ford F-150 Lightning and other electric vehicles. Unlike conventional trucks, the exoskeleton body of this futuristic model is constructed from 90% recycled stainless steel. Although the Cybertruck was unveiled in 2019, its design has undergone numerous significant alterations since then, each of which has made it an even more intriguing vehicle and sent demand through the roof. Gary Black, CEO of Tesla, has expressed confidence that the company's standing and long-term valuation will not be affected by the recent substantial price drops on Tesla automobiles earlier this year. For some Tesla shareholders, this is a huge worry. We've already established that Tesla has considerable pricing leverage. It's not even close. That's why it can charge less for its carbohydrates without hurting its bottom line. It's a Tesla thing, nothing more. Gary Black believes that Tesla's price cuts have helped the company's sales as it seeks to recover from a disappointing 2017. He further mentioned that with a 60% share of the EV market in the United States and under 20% globally, Tesla is definitely the #1 automobile among EV consumers. Gary Black's long-held optimism in Tesla is notable. Like other Tesla bulls, he has regular access to lucrative investment opportunities with the carmaker. In January of this year, the investor predicted that Tesla's growth narrative will be remarkable by the year 2030. The stock market analyst detailed his valuation of Tesla shares, including his estimate of the stock's future growth and the appropriate price-to-earnings ratio. Simplify it for me, he predicts that by the year 2030, Tesla will have a P ratio of 30, a growth rate of roughly 15%, and share prices of around $900. He thinks Tesla can achieve a 30% annual growth rate instead of the 50% it forecasts. As the price of automobiles decreases, Gary Black predicts that the number of electric vehicles purchased in the United States would increase from the current 6% to as high as 10 million by the year 2030. The well-known Tesla bull Ron Barron, who claimed Tesla will reach a $4.5 trillion valuation in the next decade on the strength of outsized growth in the years ahead, was even cited by him as an example of a revenue projection. The process will unfold like this. If Tesla achieves its goal of selling 20 million vehicles at an ASP of $50,000 with an operating margin of 30% and a price-to-earnings ratio of 15, the company will generate $300 billion in operating income. Tesla's robotaxi bots, batteries, and everything else not related to EVs result in a $4.5 trillion valuation. Gary Black thinks this is spot on, and he went on to say that this forecast agrees with his own. Even though they each have their own unique perspective on the matter, in 2030, 10 million Tesla EVs will be manufactured, and Black expects their earnings per share reach over $42. In 2030, he estimates the PE to be 30, which would translate to a share price of $1,260 and a market size of almost $4.5 trillion. You can argue that they are only estimates, but as Gary Blackwood points out, utilizing PE is not the most accurate technique to determine value. A higher P/E ratio indicates that investors are paying more than the current market price for the company's expected future earnings. The question is how many Tesla EVs they can manufacture. Elon Musk has stated that Tesla would increase its gigafactory production capacity so that it can produce 20 million electric vehicles annually by 2030. With an output goal of 1.5 to 2 million units per factory, he estimated that Tesla may have as many as 10 or 12 gigafactories. There is, however, no reason to be concerned about Tesla manufacturing, barring any unanticipated occurrences that would impede its growth. However, we have no interest in it happening. Tell me what you think about what Gary Black said. Send us a message and tell us. And now, for even more riveting Tesla news and information, please proceed to the next video. We'll be waiting for you.